So, on yellow, Badush, Bio on brown, Rainy on green, Magic on your orange, Hardman on black, and Flip on purple. And first of all, as we have all mirrored clans, let's take a look at the spawn. We got a Sword of the Gods in the middle, so middle will not be a win condition, at least not mainly. I see elves, I see kobolds. And that should be it for the neutrals, so no giants to befriend, no dwarves to befriend, and 2 neutrals for the wolves to clear. This game will be faster, actually. We also see wood on the map. Some things are scouted. We see 3 block sheep for the goat, as well as a block shipwreck, which is very useful later. Open lore with 1 sheep, very nice. Very nice goat spawn. And very nice wolf spawn. Okay, so the first things we have to mention here. Goat has lore, open lore. Goat has a lot of sheep for the sheepfolds. And the wolf has lots and lots of brown bears on the whole map. So for both teams and for all clans, this map is very comfortable to play. The only thing that's like kinda missing right now is a farm for the dragon, but instead he has deer, so that works as well. But apart from that, these spawns are amazing. The wolves even have like treasure, open iron, closed ruin, and sheep, so the wolf spawn is nice as well. Goat spawn is nice. I'm not quite sure why magic is colonizing the coast instead of the lore tile. Oh, okay, because you can colonize both. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. So, very nice spawns so far. Let me actually take a look if Rainy does the same thing. Didn't colonize the tile in the back yet. Bio just colonized everything. Actually, huge difference between Bio and Flip here. And Flip, because of that, got the middle. Nice. So, oh my god, middle's actually only 3 tiles away. And 2 tiles away from the first ring. That's nothing. And now Flip is going to clear this. Don't lose the thrall here. Yeah. No issues with that whatsoever. Easy time clearing this. And I'd like to see him taking the food here. But he's going for the double runes instead. Nice and interesting decisions so far. Very interesting decisions. So we kind of see some differences here with the wolf as well. The wolf took the forest already, and Hartman is a little bit late with that. I guess it's because Hartman kind of helped with the clearing of middle, so that Flip gets the middle, and that's why he's not built a woodcutter so far. But he'll clear the forest tile as well. He'll take the sheep there. And now he's building a woodcutter on main. So already we see lots of differences in the build order. Biosledge already having built the food. And Flip hasn't even colonized the tile yet. We also see Hartman building the woodcutter on main. Rainy building woodcutter on the forest instead. And Hartman actually going for the 2 wolf clear. What I like is that both of these wolves are starting training camp, so that's training camp wolves for you. And a wolf attack coming in on the lore master. Easily defended with villagers. Very standard stuff so far. So, in terms of the map, since the map is so small, it's very likely to get early aggression, because you just simply go through the kobolds, go through the bears. and then you're already crushing on the enemies. Yeah. I find it so interesting for Flip to not take the food tile here. He's even going for a dock. I think that this looks kind of like rush strat or something. Not sure, not sure. Interesting stuff so far. Also, he took sharp axes. Wait a second. Took sharp axes? Wow. Oh right. Okay, I know why Flip do that. Okay, let me tell you. So the dragon doesn't have a lore stone. The dragon is entirely without lore, and the reason why he took both ruins is because he wants the sharp axes ASAP, and he built a dock because he wanted to have blood, sweat, and tears ASAP. I see. Okay, that's super smart. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Bio only like starting to mine the stone even without mining efficiency. Wow, so some issues right here. But I mean, what can you do, right? You are without lore. What can you do about it? Nothing really. So huge lore diff for the dragons. I actually am going to stick watching Flip. We'll see a berserker soon. One more iron. The other berserker has already been spawned by Bardush, as you can see here. So Bardush's berserker slightly faster, not by much though. Not by much. And here comes Hardman's berserker as well. So far, standard stuff. Leadership will get picked up by Hardman. Here it is. Bodyguard is spawned. And we can see the October Feast by Magic. So this is kind of meta actually. And he took colonization instead of blood, sweat, and tears. Because he has only colonized 2 tiles so far. Interesting adaptation. I'm very interested in... Oh my god, did you guys see that? So Bardush tried to deep scout here. He wanted to scout the first ring of the dragon. But then the tile got colonized. And then his scout got idle for that. So Flip actually took the circle of stones. And he will take the Vetfolnir as well. And with this he will have access to lore. So I like that. I also like taking colonization because this way you'll get to have the circle without starving a lot. 2 sheep by Hardman, I suppose, or maybe he had the 2 sheep in the spawn. I don't remember seeing so many sheep on the dragon tiles. If we take a look at Bio hasn't colonized the circle yet, but he has already gathered over 10 stone, and he's sitting on a lot of food. I find these decisions so interesting, And he actually went for this instead, but I guess it got transferred by Rainy. I'm really interested in the lore. So Bio going for the classic one, right? Bio going for mining efficiency into shipbuilding. And Flip is going for sharp axes into colonization. We got the clash of the dragon lores here. Goat is kind of doing the same things. 2 sheepfolds, 1 woodcutter, because you have a shipwreck into dock into stone mine. Very basic stuff. I think the goats actually should have the same lore. Let's check. Okay, never mind. The goats are doing different lores as well. Rainy is going for the more more greedy approach. Also running 2 docks right now. Instead of mining stone. So I'm not sure what that means. Maybe the dragon will scout instead? I have no idea. I actually overworked. So usually the reason why you're not going top lore into bottom lore right now is because it's way slower than just going mining efficiency into shipbuilding wood trade. The good thing is you'll spawn sheep, so it scales better. But man, there's so much different lore here. Yeah, that's wood trade for sure. It has to be wood trade for sure. Also, I just noticed there's so much lore on this map in general. There's 1 circle here. There's 2 circles on the goat side. There is Sword of the Gods in the middle. Even more lore. Yeah, and he took wool trade. So it's wool trade against amenities. What the hell? Well. And he's mining iron right now instead of stone. So every single player is doing something different here. Magic also hitting the Thane, just as Rainy. Rainy will build a third sheepfold, and Magic will build a third sheepfold. Very close game for the goats. Also, both goats are running 2 docks. If we take a look at this, 2 full docks. But 1 goat has wool trade and the other doesn't. Also, what I find interesting, Bio hasn't upgraded anything. Hasn't even upgraded the town hall. I guess he's waiting for carpentry. Otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. So he mined the stone fully. Almost fully. And now he'll be able to pick carpentry and upgrade the main. Should be easy stuff. Yeah, he picked carpentry already. Dragon Clan not really caring if it gets sick or so, because you can just sacrifice villagers. I'd be interested in why he's not upgrading the main here right away. But man, so many differences. So Flip is not going to mine any stone, as he went for Thrall trade. So Flip's dragon is like this. Goat is scouting anyway. You mine 5 iron, forge your dragonkin, and then just recruit as many dragonkin or dragon warriors as you can do, together with your chief. Maybe even go for leadership, that's why he's waiting. And Bio instead went for the legions and went for carpentry. That means he's going to play a more scale-focused dragon. The issue I have with this, Rainy and Bio are playing very scale-heavy. I really hope Bardush went for middle. Oh, and Bardush even went for scaling. I bet he went for Colo, yeah. So the whole Turkish team is kind of going for a very scale-heavy approach, very greedy approach, and I think it could backfire. Also, we can see 3 sheep in all the sheepfolds, so he went for industrious as well. And if Magic, Hartman, and Flip, if they go early, if Magic, Hartman, and Flip go early, it could be super painful here. Flip has so much. Oh my god. So, yeah, very, very standard stuff so far. Building dragonkin altars everywhere. So we can build 1 here. And then he'll be able to get out 6 dragon warriors. Maybe with the tile swap, building 1 more, he gets 7, but 6 is already really good. So this tile gets pinged. We see the scouts, the scouting coming out of magic. We see the first elf attacks. Magic scouting these tiles. Badush already towering that tile because he doesn't want that to get attacked. Maybe Big Brain played to not actually finish the tower. Okay, he finished that. Alright, that works. And honestly, scary stuff here. Very scary stuff. The timing has to be right though. The longer Hartman, Magic and Flip delay their attack, the better it is for Badush and Co, because they can scale and they are scaling. Actually do it like this. Up. Now it's Omniscient again. So Wolf colonizing a lot. I mean, he took colonization. It makes sense that he's colonizing a lot. And colonizing a lot means that you have lots and lots of buffer tiles, which the enemy has to decolonize in order to get to you. Hartman will have Invader though, so he'll be able to decolonize quite fast. Lots of Dragonkin coming out of Flip, and I actually like the way Flip and Hartman play this. They are going to clear these elves easily. No problem whatsoever. Letting the last hit for the Wolf. Wolf hitting 200 fame with that. And they can actually attempt to go for the other elves as well. So yeah, I think they have to go now. So let's switch to military, because I think they are converting here. We got 6 out of the Wolf, we got 4 out of the Dragon, and 5+1 out of the Goat. The Goat already going on the Wolf here. Yeah, all 3 chiefs already here. And here comes the Dragon as well as the Wolf. I really hope Hartman has Invader here. They're going for the other elves as well. I like that so much. Please make sure to have your Berserker as healthy as you can. Super cocky play by Badush. And they can go in there as well. Slight miscommunication, I feel like. They could have went there, but then it got blocked by Bio's Dragonkin. We see 2 Dragonkin more out of Flip in comparison to Bio. But what's also super nice is that they got both elves already. So this Kyle will get decolonized. And then the question is, how much damage can they do? Really? I feel like they should scout this as well, because there's no tower here and it's the Wolf's only woodcutter. Lots of army in this tile. Will they try to defend that? I think it's not enough. It's by far not enough. It's 7 coming out of Flip now. There's 1 more coming. Yeah, they can't like enter this because they will get tie locked by Rainy. And they're going on this instead. This one will get lost as well. For sure. See the resources. Kinda rough for Hartman and Magic so far. So let's see how much damage they can actually do. Also, the Dragonkin are forged. All of these are forged, and 7 forged Dragonkin. That's a lot. Pop getting pulled, lots of pop getting pulled here. By the dragon. And the more they can like delay this with the pop, the harder it'll be on the eco of Bio. Very intelligent play by MME so far. Yeah, all this pop is idle. Dragon pulling all the pop now. Very intelligent dancing here. Super hard to play. Dragon has to pull the pop again, and this tile is actually lost. So they lose the tile. Bardush is pulling all this pop. Good thing there's a house here. And the question now is... oh, should they really enter this? I feel like they should just go on this tile instead. Do they have fur? They have fur. All of them have fur. So that's nice. Very tense situation here. Could be over in an instant, by the way. They have more, but it's always like population, and it's on fighting on enemy tile. And you don't really want to enter, because if you get tile locked, it's very bad. So where do they go? Okay, we see an X-thrower going there. We see 2 X-throwers going there. And the dragon pulls all the pop. He's minus 36. He's losing his mind. He's minus 36. They have to do something about this. Yeah, he gets a sheep. I thought about that. So he gets a sheep sent. Magic sees it. Still rough times for for the dragon here. Very rough times for Bio. Literally on 0 food here. But since it's a dragon, he can just sacrifice his wounded villagers. And I like that MME are very, very patient about this. Problem is, if you get sick and if you can sacrifice units, your Dragonkin will get sick as well. We see a 3 Draugr attack on Hartman, which means that he will lose the tile. It's not super bad, but it's bad nevertheless. And they're just harassing this dragon a lot, forcing a lot of idle time on Bio here. More coming out of yellow. Magic will be kind of in trouble as well. And you guys gotta keep in mind that they don't know the resources. They don't know how much food they have. One villager is skilled. And soon, Rainy will starve as well. Rainy is actually heavily converted. He's way more converted than Magic. They want to fight this. Big fight. Here comes the fight. Very messy. I feel like Bio's winning. Lots of Dragonkin leaving, Berserker leaving as well. This Berserker should die as well. Dead. And after all this patience and sending 2 sheep actually, they are able to defend this. And since MME went all in, basically, it's very hard to come back from this. So let's take a look at the resources. We got 160 out of Hartman. And that's because he has 4 warriors right now. Question is, can he actually get the Berserker back? He will get the Berserker back once he gets 200 coins here. Pretty easily so. And now the good thing is for true plays that they can actually clear the kobolds here with the remaining army, and they will be able to clear the other kobolds with the remaining army as well. Because you kind of have to do something about that if you have remaining army. You can't attack the enemy. This bear is getting cleared as well. Dragonkin are tanking. Wolf's happy. Wolf gets the 120. And they're kind of looking for the middle here. I guess it looks like it. Yep, they're going for the middle with the dragon tanking. Nice military XP. Wolf will get his Berserker back as soon as he can respawn that. And Flip building his stone mine now. Honestly, it looks very rough, very rough. Because at this point, Rainy, as we know, Rainy went for top into bottom. So he went full greed, and we know that Bio went full greed as well. So he went for carpentry like the late game. So both the goat and the dragon and even the wolf went for very late game. This looks like wolf relic, yeah. Bardush even forging wolf relic. So all of these are just going for pure scaling, getting as strong as possible for the late game. Actually delaying the blessing as well, because maybe you want to have Baldur's if you don't have to rebuy your chief. Very clean gameplay. One warrior at the top for the ghosts, one warrior in the middle for the ghosts, and at the bottom he can just clear himself. So the one warrior is for getting the last hits. That means that he can get the 15 coins from each ghost, meaning he'll get an extra 45 and another 45 out of these ghosts, and an extra 90 coins It's great. Really, really great. So let's switch to Flip again, because that's the player we wanted to take a look at. Flip went for Thrall trade into feeling safe instead. Zico is kind of fine, but +5 is not that much, all things considered. So he upgraded his main, he upgraded the dock now. And yeah, even lost the bird tile. It's pretty rough, pretty rough. Three scouts coming out of Rainy now. Maybe Team MME will be able to launch a second attack. Let's actually take a look at the resources in general. So we got the goats with magic having more than Rainy, but Rainy still having some army, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Rainy still has his chief and bodyguard. Actually, Rainy doesn't have army anymore, so magic has more. We still see the 4 Dragonkin of Bio to the 2 of Flip. And Hartman is actually more converted than Bardouche is. Problem is, Bardouche has a lot of coins still in the bank. He took Yurts here as well. And if Bardouche finishes Relic as well, things are looking really grim. Very nice dancing from Flip here. But this tile will get decolonized as well. Okay, maybe actually not, because Hartman just arrived with his army and they'd rather not risk it. Another big convert coming out of Magic. Magic already on Bardouche tile here. Kinda have to defend this, not gonna lie. How's the Relic? Okay, Relic almost finished, it's at 80%. Yeah, but Magic can't really do things on his own. He needs some help. Either out of Hartman or out of Flip. And this Relic will get finished. I actually don't know if he'll have the food for that, because he doesn't have any sheep left, but maybe you get 1 or 2 sheep from Rainy's goat here in order to summon the wolves in the winter. So Magic is going there. Hey, lots of posturing going on here. They have to be careful. If they find themselves in a 2v3 situation, they are just getting wiped. And we see huge convert coming out of Rainy as well. So we got not only the 7 convert out of Magic, but the 8 convert out of Rainy. And considering the low population, that's quite a lot. Out of the goat. And they will have to leave. And I also see Flip hasn't converted anything so far. And Biosledge has converted 7. I think Flip has to convert here, because if he loses another Dragonkin altar, he won't even have the chance to convert as much. And they're all going towards Flip's side here. Wolf Relic is forged. And I guess he will get a sheep sand soon, so he can summon the wolves next. Lots of army here though, they have to be super careful about this. Nice scouting by the bird here, bird MVP. Scouting this tile to know how much army is standing behind that tile. Well done by the bird. So 4 against 7 is kind of rough. It's a huge difference, but it's not really much Flip can do here, honestly. It's just lore diff at this point. I wonder how Hartman can play this with Wolf. Yeah, he'll try to clear as many neutrals as he can, maybe even go for some kobolds. Lots of kobolds left at the top. Shield bearers forged. You go for the other kobolds as well. I can see that Bio is kind of sick again. Doesn't really care. Like Dragon doesn't care. And I see that Magic is full converted now. Full converted. He has 10 again. I'm actually going ahead and I'm going to say that this isn't over yet. Hartman has just hit rally as well. We will see Wolf Relic diff soon though. And Bardush has decided to upgrade his main as well as his fisherman. Hartman getting the kobolds as well. And soon the wolves will get summoned. Here they come. There they are. And this is first instance of the white wolf relic in the tournament as far as I can remember. But still, military kind of looking the same. I mean, we got the 6 against the 6 plus the wolves, so you have to keep the wolves in mind. They really don't count towards warband. And we got the 7 against the 4, so in terms of convert, obviously, they have a better convert. But they can still do mistakes. It's not over as of yet. I actually want to take a look at Rainy. What's Rainy forging here? Okay, Rainy forging everything. Forging War Chief, Shield Bearers, and X-Throwers in order for the Chief to get stronger. And it's just like suffering for Flip, because Flip just doesn't have the tiles. He only has 5 tiles for the Dragon Altars. And his max warband is 5 because of that. Maybe he can upgrade like 1 or 2. But hard to say. Very hard to say. Looks like they'll launch their attack here. And I think they are aiming to finish this. That's a lot of army. It's 31 against, I don't know, about 25. I'm not even sure if they can border this. Yeah, they are not sure about this as well. I think they'll get wiped. Let's see. Yeah, nice reaction by Bardush. Instantly going to contest the 2 warriors who wanted to contest the white wolf. Kind of splitting up here. And now they decide to switch. Oh, 2 warriors killed by the Turkish team. Hartman kinda waiting. Here's the last fight. And the fight, in the end, won by 2 plays only. They played this game in a convincing passion. Honestly, I think it was nice that MME was being so patient. But maybe they should have went on these tiles instead, so that the dragon has to pull the pop from far away if he wants to help with pop. Like, apart from that, there's really nothing you can do there. It was well played rush, maybe earlier rush, but hard to say. GG's called. Well played by both teams. Very high quality Northgard game here. We hear some more dragonkin coming out of the altars. Here they come. Here they die. And last but not least, it's Wolf to drop out. And with this, True Plays Only are first in their group, and they advance to the top 8 as the first place. So congratulations to True Plays Only. Very nice effort by MME. I also want to highlight the lore. Like, if you take a look at the lore, first of all, the lore of the dragons, colonization against mining efficiency. Me personally, I really enjoy mining efficiency and carpentry instead, but interesting build order by Flip here. A more kind of rushy build order. And the build orders of Rainy and Magic, with Rainy going for Industrious, which I don't think I have seen so far this tournament. And then after Industrious going into Weaponsmith and later into Wool Trade. So this goat actually played without Wool Trade for quite a long time. It's been 802 already for this.